today we're going to talk about something really good, and I'm going to be walking on a treadmill. So we're going to talk about leading versus lagging indicators, leading versus lagging KPIs. So a lot of times people talk about KPIs and what you should be tracking, what you should be watching. And there's another nuance underneath that is leading versus lagging KPIs. So what's the difference? Let's talk about those. So leading KPIs tell you activities that you need to do before the outcome is actually going to happen. Lagging indicators tell you after the fact that you got done what you wanted to get done or you didn't. Okay. So let me give you a couple of these and then I'm going to give you some resources to help you with these. Okay. Hey, sorry for interrupting, but this show is about growing your practice. And the number one thing that I see that dentists aren't doing that can create a huge competitive advantage is patient financing. Our sponsor, Cherry, is amazing at that. And they have been working with a ton of our clients. We've actually seen an average treatment increase from about $1,300 per year up to $3,000 when using Cherry. And it's just an amazing product. It's unlike anything else out there as far as financing goes. Highly recommend. There's special pricing right down below. If you're truly thinking about growing, you have to check out Cherry. Back to the show. So a leading KPI would be like the number of leads. If you want to grow your dental practice, you need to know how many leads you're getting in comparison to how much you used to be getting. A lot of dentists don't pay attention to leads, but they're super important because there's qualified leads and then there's regular leads. So a lot of times people are like, well, there's only, leads are cheap. We got a bazillion leads. Well, how many of those were qualified? It really doesn't matter how many just leads in general you're getting. It's how many were qualified leads. That's a leading indicator to your growth. If you get 20 leads a month and then all of a sudden you take that to 40 or 50, it tells you you're moving in the right direction. However, you're not going to grow for sure from that. Okay. Another leading indicator would be number of appointments. You can look and just say, last month for new patients, we had 30 scheduled appointments. This month we have 40. That's good. We're growing. However, again, it's not necessarily going to mean that you're going to grow from that. Okay. So that's why they're leading. They're telling you you're moving in the right direction, but they don't tell you that you got to your destination yet. Then you have lagging KPIs. What's that? Lagging KPIs are number of new patients. How many new patients did you actually see? Okay, that's telling you, okay, we're really close to growth now. If last month you had 20 new patients, this month you got 30, wonderful job. You grew, but we're not done yet. There's other indicators that are even behind that. Then you can look at production. How much production did you produce off of those patients? What was your average production per new patient first visit? That's a lagging indicator. Another one, and this is the one everybody loves, but they don't realize that it's super laggy, is collections. We got a goal to get to 10,000 subscribers, and 85% of you are not subscribed to the channel yet. So make it happen. Subscribe. Tell them.
Subscribe.
Good job. Make it happen. Oh, how much did you collect this month? Well, a lot of times the money that you collect for this month was generated last month. Why? Because you have people who have insurance, you have all these different payment methods, and the money's coming in at different times, and it really, really throws off your numbers. So sometimes that lagging indicator of collections is not necessarily telling you the whole story of what happened this month. It's telling you a story that happened a long time ago, 60 days ago, 90 days ago, depending on your office. And so it's really important that you have all of these and you look at all of these because it's going to tell you the whole story. If my leads are up, my appointments are up, my new patients are up, my production is up, and my collections is up, then that tells me everything's clicking. But you can't do that in just 1 month. You're not going to get all those things to go up in 1 month. In December, if you start marketing, you might see more leads. You might see more appointments. Maybe you get your new patients up, but probably not. It's a tighter schedule, right? Shorter month. So it's harder to get your new patients up compared to prior months. But that impact, if you start marketing today, right now, going into December, you're not going to see your new patients spike through the roof and your production and collection spike through the roof in December, more than likely. That's going to come later. That's going to come in January. And so you really need to understand leading versus lagging, and you really need both of them to be able to get to where you want to go. So let me know down in the comments below, do you watch any leading versus lagging indicators? If so, which ones? Love to hear from you. Hope you have a good one. Hey, thanks so much for listening to the whole podcast. You're truly one of our greatest fans, and we really appreciate you. And we want to give you a $3,000 marketing credit to be used to grow your office. We have the link right down below. We'll meet really quickly. It takes about 15 minutes, and we'll tell you how you can save $3,000 on growing your office. And if you're an existing client, let us know, because this is for new clients, but we have some giveaways for existing clients as well. And it's great. So you'll love it. Thank you so much for listening. We really, really appreciate you.